Hey guys, this is E with Scrapbooking with Me, and we're going to do away with some more of our 12 by 12 scrapbook paper. Now this is a scrap that I've had in my stash. I love it, but it's really not big enough for a lot of different things, but we can use it to do what I'm thinking about today, and let's just hope what I'm thinking about is going to work. Because I have not made one before, so I don't know. I just had this in my mind, and I'm going to think just a second as I go along, so be patient with me. So this is 12. Okay, I'm going to cut it at 4 inches. Yes, I'm going to cut it at 4 inches, and my pattern's running this way. So let's see what we can get out of that. Now I left that little side on because I kind of like that. I'm not going to cut that off. This is going to be, I think, let's see. I think I'll make this the outside and this the inside. Kind of, sort of. Alright, so what we're going to do, now since this is 12 inches, and let's just do this like this. Yeah. Then if we fold it to make thirds out of it, we should fold it 4 and 8, and that would make our thirds. But I'm not going to measure, so I'm just going to kind of do like this. I'm just going to look at it, fold that across like that. You see how I'm just kind of making sure that they meet in there, and then we'll fold it down. I don't care if one side is a little shorter than the other one. That doesn't bother me. Not something that I am going to concern myself with. Okay, so we have that, and they're almost, let's see, well, as a matter of fact, I folded it right at 4 inches. Alright, now what we're going to do is we're going to make a little pocket slash flip out tag. Don't know how this is going to work, but that's what we're going to try to make. Now this is going to be our tag part. So what I'm going to do with it is, let me see where my little template might have gone off to. Well, I don't know. I don't have it right here with me, so I just want to go on and do my thing, so I'm not going to hunt for it. I'm just going to cut off a little piece like that, and that looks like it was way too big or way too far down. But that's okay. It doesn't, every tag doesn't have to be the same, you know that. So this is why I don't like doing this. Mine slide around on me. I like my little templates. I'll find it here in a minute. Okay, just cut off of those corners on that. So this will be the tag. Now I'm just going to reinforce my score lines. That's very important to reinforce those score lines. Now this little tag is going to flip out. This is going to be your actual little pocket-like thing. But, you know, you can't glue this down because your tag wouldn't flip in and out. So what we're going to do is, this is going to go this way. So what we are going to do is we're going to put a pocket right here on that. And, yeah, I think I'll just use this, a piece of this. And I'm just going to put about that tall. This is actually making it up as you go crafting. I just woke up this morning with this on my mind, and I kept thinking, there's no way that's going to work. There's no way that's going to work. So all day long today, doing my other work, I've been thinking about it. And I've been telling myself that it's not going to work. And it's not going to work. Well, I couldn't get it off my mind, so guess what? We are going to try it. Now, let me make sure that I don't cut that too short. No. I cut off that little piece right there. And I have zoomed my camera in just a little bit so that you guys can see a little bit more about what I'm doing. So hopefully I'm going to be able to stay in frame for you. Okay, I did cut it a tiny bit short I don't have to worry about that. I'll just center it up and glue it down like that. But I am going to put a little notch up here, pull, whatever you want to call it. Just a small one. And then I'm going to do some inking. Now I'm going to go ahead and ink around this, even though it's got, this side is kind of brown, but I want to make this side match. So I'm just going to ink around that, ink around my tag, down through here. Okay, then I'm going to turn these back and just kind of ink that. I like that look. Just makes it look like it's been folded many, many times. And then the same over here. Okay. Now I'm going to go ahead and put a little bit on the outside. Then we'll start putting this together. Okay, I think I've changed my mind. Instead of putting my tag down here, whereas when I fold that up, the tag's going to be upside down, which is not a big deal. We could always put it this way, like that, if we want to. Let's see, is that the way we want to do it? And then fold that? I think we will. I think we'll put it that way. You could also put it here too. Either place would work. But we're going to try this one this way. We may put something else up there at that other part. Okay. Now, what was I saying? I'm going to put it this way. Just like that. Just keep it away from your fold so that it doesn't interfere with your fold. So there you've got a little pocket here, and we can make a little tag for that. And what kind of tag do we want to make? We can just pull out something else to make a tag out of, I think. And we made it. Let's do that in a minute. Right now we're going to go ahead. We'll make a tag for that. I think I'm going to round these corners. No particular reason other than I like the corners rounded. And I think it's going to look a little bit better. So we're going to round those corners. I'm going to ink on those again, like that. So this little tag is going to go inside, and that's going to fold it over that way. Now we can put something right here, another pocket on here. We could put a little belly band here, lots of different things. I think I might put a little belly band there. Just something to go down through there to hold another piece of, you know, whatever. And again, I'm just going to use this. And I think I'm just going to cut it. Let's see. Let's just use like this. Then I can put it in my trimmer. I'm just going to cut it about that. Right there, maybe. So it's going to go in our trimmer like that. Oh, I guess I need to cut this end off too, don't I? Let's see, where did I mark it? Right there. Well, no, I didn't mark it there. I marked it way up there. So that's okay. We'll just measure it again. I just want to be sure that I get it away from my little score line there. And I'm just going to cut that across with my scissors. Now we're just going to put a little bit of glue on this end and a little bit of glue on this end. And we're going to glue those down, or those ends down, just like that. And I think that's pretty straight. Alright, so we got a belly band there, a pocket here. This is going to be our tag. Now, you can put a cover on the inside of your tag or the outside of your tag to write on. I'm going to put my cover on the inside just because I think that will be easier to write on that. You can just put it down flat and right there. So let's grab this paper, I think. Yeah, that'll work. And I'm just going to put a little glue right here, just around this. Wait, do I want to do that or do I want to tear? Hold on. I'm thinking now. I know, dangerous, isn't it? Dangerous. I think I want to tear this. And the reason being is I want it to look rough. I don't want it to be real uniform and just perfect. And I'll use my tear tool, but I don't think it's going to tear it like exactly like I want it. So I may have to tear it off some more. But that's okay. This will give us a start. So then we're going to tear this top part. And this side. Can y'all see the smoke coming out of my head? Oh. My head is a-smoking. Alright, then I'm going to tear it off right about there. That'll be good for another one. So, and then these little corners, I'm just going to tear at a little bit of an angle just to keep them from showing through. Like that. Okay. So now let's see what we have. Oh yeah, that works much better. You still got your writing surface, but then you can still see that paper in the background. So I love, love, love that. All right, I'm going to tear this right here just a little bit better, I hope. And maybe not, maybe a little bit worse, but that's okay. We're going to ink it. It's going to be fine. If you want to be more precise, you can. This is just me crafting on the fly. Oh yeah, I like that. Now I am going to use some of these, and I'm going to use my glue stick because this is a thin paper, just a little bit thicker than copy paper, and I don't want my glue to show through. And I'm going to glue this down really well because I'm not going to stitch in here. There we go. And you don't have to be, it doesn't have to be exact. It doesn't have to be perfect. It looks better to me the more imperfect it is. Like that. I like that. Then you can do all kinds of journaling there. This can be the outside, and we'll decorate that up a little bit. And then this is going to be a little belly band. And let me see what I want to put in the belly band. I don't got any other paper here. If I don't, I'll have to grab some from back there. Alright, I was looking at this paper. There might be, I know this is not from the same collection, and, ooh, that's a thick paper. But I was thinking about this one. That would be cute. Tucked under that belly band, and I think it would be just about the right size. So I'm just going to trim this one out. We could really use just about any one on this page, but I'm thinking this one will work. And someone asked me in a comment, and I can't remember if I answered you or not, if we had any more of this paper or if we could get it. And we don't have any more of this. This is the P13 Forest Tea Party collection. We don't have any more of it, and I don't see it in the at the vendor anymore, so I don't think we can get it. They are a newer company, and they have just a certain amount of things, I think. And once they're gone, they're gone. Okay. I'm going to have to trim off this little blue because it's still not going to fit. And that's okay. Because that blue, I mean, it went okay, but, you know, blue dots and blue flowers. And I could be doing this with my trimmer and be so much more easy. And I could get it even. Oh yeah, that will work right there. So there is our little tag under there. We need something for this little pocket. Again, we could probably use one of these. Let me look and see if I've got any little tags or anything for this collection. I do have some little tags for that collection. I thought I had used them all up. And this is an older paper. I'm not sure you can even get this anymore. I've had it for a couple of years. So, I'm not sure. I don't even remember the name of it. It was like a French name or something. If anybody remembers the name, you're welcome to put it in the comments below. I don't remember. See if that's about the right size. Yeah, it's a little bit narrow, but that's okay. It doesn't have to be exact width. So I'm just going to ink around that a little. And on the back of this, you can write, so we don't have to put anything else there. We'll tuck that in there, and I know I'm a little bit out of frame, but there you go. I just tucked that in that little pocket, and I don't think I'm going to put anything at the top, because if I do, it's going to hinder when it folds, so I'm not going to put anything at the top of that. I may put a little word or something on there, just to decorate it up a little. But, so this will fold this way, that will fold that way. Now, you can do this two different ways. You can have it like this, or you can have it like this. Whichever way that you want for your journal. You can have it fold in this way and let this be the top. That would fold in and that would fold over. This could be the front, or you could have it this way and this can still be the front, but you would, if you're going to decorate it, you would put your pieces a little bit different on the front. But that is our little pocket fold out tag flip. I don't know what I'm going to call it, but anyway, that's just something that come to my mind in the middle of the night. So I'm going to do it this way, and I am going to let this be the front. So then I'm going to find something to put on here. Okay, I'm just looking for a flower that might be a lighter color that would go on there. It's got kind of a pink background. I don't really like that one on there. I really like that one better, but it needs something else. Okay, I don't see any of those that's going to work. So let's just see if we have something else that we might could put over here on this side. Got a lot of these little tickets and tags that we could use. We could always use a label. That's a given. And that might be what we do this time. We'll use a label here. And just put that down and then use a label. But I think I still want something behind that. So what I'm going to do is grab this. This is the vellum that we are selling in the store, and I'm not sure. I can't see it from here. I'm not sure if all of it's gone or not. I don't think it is. This one is the Beyond Science one, and it's got kind of a pearlescent look to it. I like it. I like it a lot. Okay, I don't know if I want to put it that way or that way. Oh, I think I shall put it that way. So let's just tear off a little bit of this side. And then I'm going to go ahead and tear off just a tiny bit of this side, if I can. I may have to keep it from looking like a little rat chute, and I'm going to use this. Okay, let's just trim that a little bit of the rounded corner there. That will work. Now, I'm going to put my ink on here. And now I'm wanting to make that a pocket, but I want my flower on there too. Okay, I think I'm just going to glue it down. I'm not going to put my flower on there. I mean, I'm not going to put make it a pocket, I'm just going to glue it down. We've got lots of pockets in there. So for that one little piece, that's quite a few pockets. Just going to glue that down. And then we'll put our flower on top. And I'm just going to ink a little bit around this flower because it's kind of, I don't know, it's kind of green right on the edges. So I just want to cover up a little bit of that and make it look a little bit more defined. That should do it. All right, we're going to glue that down there, but let me grab a label that I want to put down first. Yeah, I think that's going to work. It's a little bit deeper brown. I think that is going to work. Okay, I got all of my, can you see my stack? I've got all of my little ephemera journals there. Well, not all of them, but I've got 3 of them stacked up there. All right, let's put a little bit of this down. I may not get but one of these finished, but I will show you how to make different sizes and fold again if I have time. Okay, that right there. And then we're going to bring that right up like that. And I don't mind it going a little bit over that label, kind of like that. And I'm just going to take my towel and any of that glue that squished out, just sop it up with my towel. There we go. So we have that. I like that. I still feel like we might need one other thing on here, but I'm not real sure what it might be right now. So let's see if we have just a tiny butterfly, just a small one. See if we have just a small butterfly that we could put on there. Oh, I like that one. That one works. Now I am going to trim the white off of this, just because there's not really any white anywhere else on there. So we'll go ahead and trim this white off. Okay, then a little bit of ink on there. And we shall put him right there. And he is headed to that flower. Okay, so there's that, the front. You open it up, you have a tag here. You could also put some labels and things there. You could decorate this up. See, I just want to decorate it all up. And the thing of it is, if I do all of that, that's all I'm going to get done. I won't get another one done. But I want to put something here. And I really want to put this tag right here. This tag is really pretty. I think it would look pretty in there. So we have a tag on a tag. And I haven't had a chance this week to answer comments. So if you have asked me a question and I haven't gotten back to you, in order to get a question answered really, really quick, the best way is to email me. Because if I don't see the email, which I try to see all of them, but if I don't see the email, Melina catches them. And, you know, she'll say, Mom, you need to answer this one. Whereas if you're just leaving it in the comments of the video, I don't answer those every day. That's something that I do when I have a chance. I know it's very important, and I thank you guys for leaving me comments. I appreciate that so much. But my days are so full that a lot of times at night when I do sit down to answer your emails, I fall asleep. I just go to sleep. Or answer your messages, I should say. But emails always get done first thing in the morning here. That's the first thing that we all do when we come in, is we go and do all of the emails that it's possible to get done at that time. We answer as many as we possibly can. So that's probably the best way. If you have a question that's just, you know, you can't wait on the answer, you need an answer pretty quick, then make sure that you send us an email. And my email is always below the video. And if I still don't respond to you, then chances are I didn't get your email. That happens sometimes too, because we have a very strong firewall and security on our computers, so that, you know, it's protection for you guys, so that we don't get hacked, hopefully, and all that kind of mess. So if I don't answer it right away, chances are I didn't see it. So you can always try the other email that we have, you know, try me again or email it again, and I'll try my best to get it. Okay, that's a little bit too blue, I think. I just want to put some little something on here. Not real sure what, but just something not too big. I'm just digging through my little pieces over here of ephemera that I have tucked away, just to see if I have anything that's right here at hand that I might could put on there. Let's just put it, this is Tina from Shabby Dabby Doodah. This is her labels that I purchased. I do purchase quite a bit of my product. I don't always get things sent to me. I did purchase these with my own money. But I still like to let you guys know where they come from. Yeah, I think it would be okay if it was a little smaller, but I'm not going to fret over that. I may put a little flower on there too, a little washi flower. I haven't used one of my washi stickers yet. Oh, look at that. How cute is that? Oh, I don't think I'm going to be able to put anything else on there. I like that. This is something that you can mass make. You could make them all up and then decorate them as you go along, you know, as you have time. You don't have to do all the embellishing like I'm doing until you get ready to use them, or until you have time. Just, you know, just mass make them. Oh, I love that. She's a cutie pie. Oh, these things are so hard to get up off of the desk. And then we'll slide that back down in there. Look at that. Just looks like it was made for it, I think. And then I think I might just put my little number right here. And I do believe I'm going to cut it down a little bit more. I'm just going to make it a little bit smaller. It seems a little bit oversized for that area. So let's just cut it down a tiny bit. Yeah, that'll work. Put a tiny bit of ink just on the edges. Yep, I'm liking that. Flip it out. You've got places to write here, places to write there. You've got a tag that you can write on the back of there. And then you flip it back in. You've got places to write on the back of that one. And then there it's the front. Isn't that cute? And the way, if you score it well, you don't have to have anything to hold it together. Cute. I like that. Okay, let's do another. We may just, on this one, we might just fold it and not decorate it or not embellish it all the way. Let me get some of these things out of my way. Gotta get them over here on this other desk. I switch things from one desk to the other and it's a mess. It's a mess, it's a mess. Alright, what are we gonna do? Let's do this one. This one is, I think, do we want to do this one? Yeah, let's do this one. This is a coffee one. And I think I'm going to do this one in the opposite direction. So I'll show you what I mean when I get it cut. Let me cut this strip off of here. Now let me think. I'm going to cut it this way. Okay, so I think I'm gonna make this about 5 inches. Okay. And then I don't really want my tag as wide. So I think I'm going to end up cutting some of this off. But I'm going to wait and see. I'm not going to cut it off right now. So this one is going to run this way. So that's going to be a fold right there. I think that will be wide enough for our tag. Let's see how wide that is. Yeah, it's 3 and maybe 1/4. Something like that. And then I'm just going to fold it over again. Just fold it over like that. Okay. So then we're going to cut this part right here off. We won't need that. Won't need it. And I'm just cutting it flush. You could do different. Could leave a lot more on there than what I am. I'm just going to cut it flush. And then I'm going to reinforce my score lines. Just like that. Okay, so this one will fold out like this. Will fold in this way, and I'll probably need to trim that a little bit because so that it doesn't hinder that fold over. So we're going to trim this back just a tiny bit. Don't have to trim it back much. Just enough that when we fold that tag in, you're not going to have any hindrance. Because this is going to be your tag right here. Like that. And then this is going to fold over that way. That's going to be the front of your tag pocket flip thing. Now we need to cut tag shape here. And I'm going to find my template. Hold on. Okay, got my template. This template may be too wide. I don't know. It's a little bit big, but we're going to use it. So what I'm going to do is lay this template up here right at my score line. Just going to flip that back like that. Now don't cut this, just mark it. I'm just going to mark it like that. And then I'm going to flip my template around, or flip my paper around. And I'm going to mark this side. So those are the pieces that we need to cut off right there and right there in order to make our tag shape. So I'm going to cut down on that line. Try not to go past it. And then I'm going to cut down on that score line just until I meet that. So there is your tag right there. And then fold in like this. Again, go ahead and use your bone folder and really press that in. That makes the difference on how this is going to fold. And then that's going to fold over like that. So this is going to be the front. This will be the inside. And then this will be the inside. This will be the inside of your tag. So we need some paper here. Well, you know, you could really write on that, but I think I want to put some paper here. What do you guys think? I think this time I'm just going to tear it off. I'm not going to go all the way up to the top. I'm just going to tear it off like this. Whoops. And let it slide, I guess. So I think I'll just put that like that. Not go all the way up here. I don't need to go all the way to the top. I can't believe that this is actually working the way I had it in my mind. You know, sometimes that comes out right and sometimes it doesn't. Man, I got glue everywhere. Okay. Put that down right there. You guys may can hear it raining again. It's been raining here all day long. All day long. And most of the night, I'm sure, because when I got up this morning, it was really wet outside. Okay. Now that's got a lot of excess glue on it, so I'm going to wipe as much of it off as I can with my little towel here. just so that my pages don't stick together. Now, you can put a pocket here, you can put a pocket here, you can put a little belly band here and a pocket here. I think I'm going to put a belly band here and a little pocket here. And I'm going to use, this is one that I just played around with, and I'm going to use some of this to put on there. First, I'm going to find my little fold line. Okay. I am going to make sure that I don't go past the fold line. Cut that off right there and right there. I had to, I usually don't practice at all. I just wait until I get on camera. But I had to just see if it was going to work, because if it wasn't going to work, there was no way I was going to get on camera and try to tell you guys how to do it when I didn't even know how to do it. Because I was afraid that it wasn't going to come together at all. Yeah, I like that. Let's do just a little bitty pull, tab, opening, whatever. You know, ever since the person told me that that shouldn't be called a pull, I can't get my mind wrapped around what it is called. All right, and then here, I think we'll just put a belly band there. And you know, you could go ahead and cut that corner off if you wanted to. I'm looking at it thinking, we might either cut it off or round it. What do you think? Let's just cut it off. What's the difference? Cut it off. And then I'm going to ink around the whole thing. Okay. Now let's put a little belly band right there. And let's see. We could do it with this piece. It's a good piece already. And we'll just cut it right there at the end of that coffee cup. You could do this with digitals as well. You don't have to have 12 by 12 paper. This is just a way to use up your 12 by 12 paper. If you're like me and you've got quite a bit and you really can't use them, if they're thick, you can't use them in your journals, but you can use them in your journals this way. I think that looks pretty straight. I'm not sure. I have to look up in the camera. Looks like the bottom may be a little over. Straight enough. Okay. Now we could tuck something under there. And I'm not really sure what. See what I have laying around here. We know this says time for tea, but that could be tea in that cup instead of coffee. So we could put that on there. Now I'm going to go ahead and round the corners on this. And you can definitely write on that back side there. We'll put just a little bit of ink around it. And tuck it in right there. You can turn it a little bit. Now we just need a little tag. Oops. Tag for here. Let's see what I have. We could just cut that and put it in there, couldn't we? Let's do it. Why not? It's just my little practice piece that I played around with, so we can do that. Let's see if that'll go. Yes, that goes in there. I'm going to trim that little bit of pink off at the top right there. Okay, put that there. Tag here. Now I'm going to cut out a couple of these little, oh, what are they called? Whale tails. My mind went blank. And put those at the top, I think. I don't know if I'll put it at the top of this one. Maybe. We'll see what it looks like. Okay, there's that. And then I want to put one over here on top of this. So let's see which side. Oh, I didn't ink it. Hold on. Hold the forces. Now I'm gluing it together. I may have to cut another one. Nope. Pull it apart. it would have looked strange had I not inked it with the other part inked. Okay, there's that. Again, I'm just going to reinforce that score line. If you press down on it really well with these tools, and these are our bone folders, they will stay. See, that stays closed. Okay, so there is our little pocket tag flip tag. I don't know. I don't know what we're going to call it. Oh my word, I don't know what I'm going to call it. I'm going to round this corner. It just sticks out there and looks like kind of like a sore thumb. So let's take that sore thumb right down. Okay, there we go. Now, I don't think I'm going to put anything here. I'm just going to let those little cups speak for themselves. On here, I do want to put something on the front. All right, I think that I may just put this old jalopy on there. It's an old car. I mean, don't get in your car without drinking your coffee anyway, right? Or your tea or whatever. I may put that on there, but I think I'm going to put a little bit of something underneath just to keep it from looking like it's floating through the air there. So let's try this. Okay, that will work right there. We'll just ink a little bit on that and then glue that down. I'm just going to use, no, I'm not going to use my art glitter glue. I'm just going to use my Bearly Arts. Oh, we do have Bearly Arts coming. They finally got in a couple of the size of bottles that they needed. So we've got some of that on the way. There we go. And then let's put this little guy on there. And he should be a sticker, I do believe. Yes. He is a sticker. Oh, and he's stuck to my hand. Okay, I'm going to put him down where his wheels go right there on that. Ooh, I've got a little wrinkle in here, so let me straighten that out. There we go. Most of the time, if you get a little wrinkle, you can just press it out. Just don't pull on it too hard, because if you do, you will definitely pull the paper up, because these things are sticky. Very sticky. Alright, I'm going to cut these little corners off just so that it'll have a little bit of a shape. A little bit more of a shape, I should say. And then put a little ink on those. And then I think I'll put that down right there. Let me look in the camera. Looks like it might need something a little bit darker. That looks a little bit too blendy with that other gray. So let's go back to our labels. See what we have in here. We could put, oh, we could put a large number label. Let's do that. Let's put it right there, maybe. That will work. All right, so that is our little, I don't know what they're called yet. I will know when I name the video. That gives me a little while, because it takes me a little while to edit, so that'll give me a while to think about what I'm going to name it. But there they are, the flip out tags, I guess we could call it. But I think they're cute, they're useful, and you can put all of these in your journals. Isn't that cute? And you can make them flip any way that you want. Like I said, you can make it flip up that way if you want to. But that is it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you'll give this a try. And if you do, make sure that you go over and share it on our Facebook group. That link is directly below. Just ask to join, and one of the admins will add you. And we will talk to you guys later. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up. And please subscribe if you are not already a subscriber of our channel. We would love that. We would love to have you as one of our team. We'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.